Oh right, I forgot about the dramatic music. Why do they have to do this to us every expansion? Right. The Seeker is ready to go. Warlor's Echo is still suffused with the Skyruin's residual ether. So I've excluded from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? I would never leave Erenville behind. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. What the hand doing? Be faster. Oh. Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged. Oh, no voice acting. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Oh. Yeah. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be. This poor fucking sprite did nothing wrong. Oh. Why didn't you bring a gun? A necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. Does also make this faster? No. Alas. Gotta keep him guessing. Huh! I can see where it's going. Am I just gonna kill every fucking fire creature that's nearby? Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged. I'm afraid you have to die. Frightening enough, but again, not what we were looking for. If you would be so kind. God, I would do anything for him. Her face. It's like, sorry. My boyfriend wants you to die, so die you will. Oh, this Viper isn't nice and isn't helping me out. I feel like the background audio is so quiet compared to like... Oh, or is it player effects? I think it's player effects. My thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to. Seeker, resume tracking, and do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative, resuming tracking. I do like that this expansion, like, the wall isn't really, like, a main character. They're just, like, tagging along. But we are standing in the background, mugging absolutely everyone. Like, people don't necessarily know who we are here. But they see me and they're like, there's something wrong with that cat girl. There's something not right. Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged. Can't really kill this, can I? Ah, another remnant of Valigarmanda's last rampage. The crater's flames registered to the Seeker as corporeal ether. In the words of the Tuliolal saga, when Valigarmanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever. Its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Ruin's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. What are you gonna stuff in that hand? There. Now the Seeker should ignore any etheric signature but Valigarmanda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies. It seems I still have much to learn from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. I need to eat food. Egg. Egg. This time, the Seeker should be attracted solely to Valigarmanda's ether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Sample ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. Wait, where'd it go? Erinville. Can't get over these environments. God, look at that. This is ridiculous. It's very funny because I also feel like the new environments are more colorful. Like, okay, this isn't a particularly colorful environment, but I feel like the textures are more vibrant. which is very funny when you go to from like the Dawntrail areas to the like older areas. Everything just feels more dull. They just need to turn the saturation up a bit for the other areas now. Good. The Seeker was drawn directly to the Sky Ruins fire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I mean, surely they will try. Well, they already, like, they updated them, as in their higher resolution, but they didn't change, like, the saturation. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Tural Vidral itself. Tural Vidral. Recalibrating sensors, resuming tracking. Do you like my robot voice? I think I have like one ether current left. From the ones that you can find in the overworld at least. Corner jumps to the west, so in here. I think we'd notice if Valigarmanda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. Oh, I guess I never went to the other side. Whoa. Look at the flowers here. Oh, I wish it was day right now. Is that an A rank? I think that's an A rank. Yeah, Queen Hawk. Man, I'm gonna take so many G poses here. Why does it make that noise?
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all.
God, he's so hot.
In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
My head is so dramatic. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of
Crystals.
its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
Wish I could do his accent.
So Valley Garmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop! That mountain is
Mountain.
I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, it is not our intention to trespass.
There is this really
You
giant,
must understand.
dangerous
That's where Valley Garmanda has gone.
bird that will kill you.
Don't slay it now. It will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question.
Listen here, dumbass.
Your band is incapable.
I thought that said you're a bard. I was like,
Valley
I'm gonna
Garmanda.
have fighting words
Either
with you.
Seek to defile Warcore Lara Door, or you are fools.
I think we are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
Oh, they didn't leave. Of course they didn't. I have a gun.
The monument to Valley Garmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Also, I saved the universe. Just a small reminder, I saved the universe.
Weaklings are no less doomed.
I saved the universe! I killed despair itself. Oh, it's good.
Soralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this
Fuck off,
Sky
Surreal
Ruin,
Joe.
we might have secured an insurmountable lead. A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome.
Got his feather.
I will take the measure of this Tural withdrawal my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
Once again, I am mugging everyone in the background.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. Burn. misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Good talk.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Fuck off, Surreal Jaw.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
I read that as crude as cock. I mean, what?
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Smile, nudge. Or corridor. Oh, it has duty support for the trial. Nice. Ooh. I love that Aaronville is just always standing there. We needn't speak. It hath been some time while since I last joined thee in battle. Indeed, so full have been our days upon these shores, it doth seem a lifetime hath passed. Hello. I've missed you, Oriange. Thank you for acknowledging me. You and yours have journeyed to the edge of existence and back. I'm sure defeating this overgrown snake bird is well within your capabilities. Yet I bid you to be cautious all the same. No, I can do it in a party. I wish you could do like a mix of other players and duty support. I want to hear the voices. Oh, you can't. His class is innovator, not machinist. Intrepid. Oh, there's the ether current. What's here then? Can I swim in this? Oh, I can. Oh, I had picked my shark. Good choice. But the peaceful music is gone. Huh. Well, there's also a pretty spot for G poses with like the mountains in the background. What a weird little plot of land. Alright, I don't think anyone's joining. Shall we queue? I just need to get that little piece there. Do you want to hop on voice for this? Should make a... Oh well.
Hello. You wanna fly somewhere?
I still have a spot here that I haven't been. To the east.
Oh, but there's like a nice bathing place. Like a hot spring.
Oh, cool.
You'll go there with the plus quest.
Oh.
You can relax a bit before the fight.
Oh, this is so cozy. It's a Bara hot spring. Rainbow.
Angry snake.
Oh. The music? Okay. Makes sense. Is this out? Oh. Oops. What the Huh?
It's no one.
Oh, cool. What was it? Oh, okay. Oh no, I'm iced.
Oh no, so many people are iced. That's not good.
Oh, I lived.
For now.
For now.
This is the big one.
Hyper potion. Oh, I see. This is down. Okay. Oh, there's a free spot here, okay. Disaster zone. Okay.
I'm rezzing.
Oh! Oh no. Rip. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
That's quite the heal check, huh? Do you need to put them like in front of the towers or?
No, we just have to survive them. And DPS the towers. The people who were saying the extreme also had a lot of healing. Because there's a lot of raid wights too. I think I only did this fight once, maybe twice.
Well, twice because you've done it on NA. And
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I just forgot about it. This is out.
Why is there a cum bucket? Oh, it's a slope!
What did you think it was?
I thought it was a cum container!
I see.
Oops.
No, this one.
Why are they staying in the air? Fools. Fools.
This sounds like an arm's length moment.
That is. Yes. Oh my god.
We had 2-man stay. Okay.
Forgot like most of the buttons of my burst.
Is it just press the shiny button?
Oh. God, this is sick. Oh, that's the big raid
Or
wide.
summoner. Oh no, there's also ice thingy.
Quick, my burst.
Oh no.
Oops.
Okay, I don't know if we needed oh no. A
It
tank
wasn't.
LP.
Maybe a healer LB would have been more useful.
I don't know, maybe an avalanche. So where are you going?
Oh, interesting.
Wait, is there no save spot? GG's.
GG's. That was fun.
Kind of. I did not have any mana left, so
Yeah, it's very healer intense. Am I the
I mean, if you
only
make
one
mistakes,
doing
right?
this for the first time? Expected more. You fought well, Lamachi, without hesitation. We won? We won! I'd been curious to see Zuralja in combat. Well, there's nothing to say.
Oh, you have to like
Twas
bend
an
over, so
ordeal
like,
indeed.
see?
Well, that was grueling. Small wonder they call it the Sky Ruin. It's also a good cheapo spot. Oi. Big sigh.
We did it.
Oh,
We slew
enjoy the rest of the
Valiramanda.
MSQ.
Ye-
Bye-bye.
A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
Aw.
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Vidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction
Do
as
I need
well.
to remind you that I flew to the edge of
How
existence?
can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
You fought well, though. Don't compare yourself to him.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did.
Oh
leave
no,
in
poor
advance our elder
Erenville.
for company.
Oh, it's snowing here now. Pretty. 'Tis fortunate we vanquished that winged calamity, ere it could inflict greater suffering upon these lands. Kona did well. Her promise has promised too, don't you think? Witnessing Zuralja in battle, I understand why he's widely considered to be Tuliula's greatest warrior. Didn't I tell you? I pull my own weight in battle now. Oh, you did, Kryle, I think. I don't know, you weren't there. I need to do this with Trust, though. Hehe, I'm still giddy from our victory. The matter of outdoing our father aside, this was the best outcome we could have hoped for. Never again will our people need fear the looming shadow of the Sky Ruin. Hello, I'm sorry we left you behind, Aranville. Your proud expressions bespeak of a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zuralja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Sarilja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Zuralja. No, it's Bakuljaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valigarmanda, it wasn't only Urkopacha at risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakuljaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. Oh. Sea buffs. The Yokhoi must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valigarmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha knows as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Valigarmanda. That's a very fun word to say. Also, I'm so glad that Square Enix gave me 10 Aetheryte tickets from the Twitch drops. Like, I really needed those 10 tickets. Man. Those 10 tickets really made a difference. A lot of people. Expected I would be asked to track many things during the course of our journey, but Valigarmanda was not among them. I'll come back. Not for a moment did I doubt that you'd return safe and sound. Scaling a massive mountain, fighting an elector, battle against a legendary monstrosity. Yes, you could say I'm a little tired. I thought the villagers would be in hiding. Alphino's confidence in us must have reassured them. Why are so many Lalas here? Amidst the chaos of the Sky Ruins awakening, I'd forgotten we still have the Feat of Ice to complete. While we were contending with that screeching menace, I expect Bakuljaja was off to the next feat. I see Master Alphino hath made good use of the time to further tend the wounded. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gorfurler.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary.
I like her
Heroes
face.
of the hour.
She has a cute face.
Valigarmanda is no more.
Valigarmanda.
Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
What more would we test, Zurmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jaja, then no one is. Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Is Bakul Jaja even gonna get, like, how is he gonna get all the keystones? He already is missing so many.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui.
Hui.
May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Oh, he's kind of cute. I'll admit it. He's kind of cute. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Was never much of a talker, our
Snake
brother.
face. Same Kona, same.
If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha. I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Fuck Zerulja.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You Woklamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda.
My throat hurts just listening to him.
But the quiet skies proclaim your triumph.
I can't even do that.
Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once
Part of
again,
me is still like expecting like the
we
Endwalker emotional
find
music.
ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The golden dreams. Yes, we have records voices of our forebears.
I've never heard a voice more grovelly.
From the time before the Shaktural
Shaktural.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess.
White girl?
A statue so tall,
Save me, white girl. White girl, save me.
kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Book Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more
Why are their
dreams.
eyes so shiny?
No dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease
Ravaged.
and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
Boy. Watching Vorporlor get caught up in Buklamat's unstoppable wake reminds me of my younger days. Long has it been since any Shirwagwer Saltern have deigned to enter Warlor's Echo, a day for unusual visitors indeed. So, Yaktel is where the Yokhui had their golden dreams. We may soon have the chance to investigate that tale firsthand. With only 2 keystones remaining, we've at last begun to gain a fuller picture of the legend of the Golden City. A heavenly land suffused with a golden glow. What a turn of events. We were only meant to strengthen the ice, but Bakul Jaja's idiocy forced us to do them one better. I don't think for Porler and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tuliolal, but that doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. Baka ul Jaja? Oh my god, that's horrible. I think it's time we return to Tuliolal. After scaling Tural's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. The respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear the Forard's cabin calling our names. Back to Tuliolal we go. What mount is that? Oh, is that the one from the collector's edition? Such a good theme. Let me check my retainers. I haven't checked my retainers yet. Sorry, quick detour. Oh, my frames just drop like crazy in the city. That's a market board. Oh. Still 2 feats left to go. We want to fade some refreshed and ready for action. I don't trust break, like, moments in the story. Shit always goes down. Oh, I won't say no to clean sheets and a soft pillow. No sooner did we set foot back into Tuliolal, and I felt the weight of recent events set in all at once. Oh, that's a froth mummy. What was she saying? I'm definitely due for a long nap. No, I forgot to talk to Buklamat. Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. What can I say? The thirst never ends. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Wuklamat? Wuklamat, did you hear me? Lost in her own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. The best way I know. Welcome back, Mistress Wisp. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust. Whoa.
Look at her face, she's so cute.
She's so stinking cute. Who's at my door?
You have a moment?
I didn't get to choose this time. Sorry, Wuklamat, I would have picked Aaronville. I'm so sorry, I love you, but I'm sorry.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Nudge.
So,
Is she gonna confess to me? Stares.
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
Literally, one of the walls is open.
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air, that's what we need.
A romantic little stroll. Her face. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. There's literally one wall missing. Okay. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tuliolal. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there. I don't know the thing yet. Oh, it's Peshua. Peshua? Hopefully we'll find out. Okay, it's not voiced. Peshua, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It is much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. I can't do this voice. I'm giving up. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Aww. Oh ho ho, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshua. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. I'm not good at voices yet. I'm trying. All those smiling faces. I thought you can hear like the kid giggling in the background. Ah, sorry Willow, I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we head to that spot I was thinking of? Just don't make me do a jumping puzzle. Then it's fine. Just don't make me do a jumping puzzle. Whoa! Pretty! Pretty. Forced?
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Orkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Already having emotional flashbacks. We're only at like 90, level 93. Maybe 94 at this point? Should check so I know if I need to update my title. Yes, 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 a lot of smiling faces.
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others.
Oh, Angel.
Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
That's the sort of thing I'd expect you to say, yeah.
Really, I feel proud somehow.
Oh, I love
It's the
her.
answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot.
Oh, Angel.
So, this is my plan. When I become
Oh, Jesus!
I'll build on Papa's
I
peace.
thought she was gonna
Our
fall
people
off.
will live together in happiness.
Oh my god. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. I thought she was gonna fall off.
It's just like Kryl said,
Oh my
by
god.
taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day,
My heart
I am
rate just went
that much
up.
closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Oh.
If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you
This feels
still willing to walk this
oddly
path with me?
romantic. Yay.
Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest.
What if we made out
I
while
need
this
to
guy
head to
was
the palace,
bisexual?
But I'll see you back at the cabins.
God, this city is so beautiful. Like, ridiculous. I'm kind of sad we didn't get, like, a custom song for the... Why is she sleeping like that? Look at her butt! Oh no, her panties! Why is she sleeping like that? Oh. I'm crying. Why would you sleep in those clothes? Oh my god. Such a fucking weirdo. Look at this creature. This creature. This creature saved the universe. Look at her. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, you'll soon be back to the road for us. Gonna guess this is level 94? Okay. I'm still keeping the first part of my stream title though, because I'm very proud of it. No, I don't need more weapon coffers. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zuralja and Kona have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Uklama would be equal with them before Bakul Jadra's thievery, which has left us 1 short. Sorry, something stuck between my teeth. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof, and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what's mine, steal what he needs to win, but he's surely mistaken. He's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what is mine, this I swear. Nudge. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakul Jaja's unleashing of Valigarmanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. Yes, BK do crimes. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repast and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts a cessation of hostilities between the Mamulja and the Xbral in the forest of Yaktel, specifically near a village called Igbrax. That's where I was born. If you recall, I haven't been there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Where the Lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer Ketenram befriended a 2-headed king known as the Autarch before commencing his travels across Tural. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is the commonly held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa. Papa! Papa! So this Kettenramp fellow must have come to Tuliolel. Why don't we go ask your dad? But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet. Vestiges of Yokhoi architecture notwithstanding. Shock. Wait, you said Autarch, didn't you? Then Kettenram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk, is that a city? One of the grandest in Tural, once upon a time, and the seat of the Mamulja's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikbrax. Then, all things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. What? We're riding in one of Kona's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they? Concern. What outfit should I wear? Man, I wish I had Summoner at 94 already. If it's a jungle, I can wear this one. Not this feels too hot. Org. I'll just keep wearing this one for now. As much as I wish we could ignore him, but Kuljaja is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. Yaktel, where Yokhoi dreamt of the Golden City. Ready to leave when you are. It'll be fine, just fine. How exciting! The design of Terali dirigibles intrigues me. I must note how they perform compared to Eorzean airships. You're such a nerd. Someone shoved this kid into a locker. The next flight to Yaktel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Sad I can't go during day. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yaktel? I love her little face. Come on, girl. Are you ready? Bags packed and goodbye said? There's no coming back once we lift off. No, not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I've settled my nerves. Oh, yes, I will hold your hand, honey. Maybe ask Aaronville. Oh. Oh, maybe do crush my hand. There she is. Third promise. Wait just a moment. Mablu and Tobri. Of course, of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kral's earring. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yoktural as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. I tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at the market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt... Wait. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. Huh? Charming taste of salt? A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yaktel, to where it seems you are already bound. What luck, then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there, or... Yet another discovery to look forward to. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the ride. thanks. I won't let you down. I've just got to board this dirigible and I'm good as there. Last call for passengers to Yaktel. Bye-bye. I really hope she wins. Yaktel will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. Whoa.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named. It is here, where the Shepral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Yaktel. Girly.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
You literally almost jumped off the palace earlier.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumautka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Girl, that's not how he pronounced it.
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion.
Erosion?
Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Shepral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
What do you mean can't apply glamour plates here? What do you mean? Okay. We're not Krell, I will ensure our promise doesn't wind up at the bottom of one of these cenotes. Would it kill Erenville to give me the benefit of the doubt? Or the benefit of a second chance? I can hardly fathom how difficult travel must have been before the second promise introduced dirigibles. Can you imagine having to walk all this way? Well, that journey was delightful. The wind was fair and the vessel hardly rocked at all. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone inside at all times. But you vanished. You literally just vanished. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water and a snack, and I'll be back in like 5 minutes. have returned. Don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep streaming. I might just like go to the Aetheryte, say hi, and then call it. I might do some more MSQ off stream. Didn't know yet, but I also still need to do my roulettes for today, so I might do that off stream. Whoa. This is gorgeous. Look at the guy! Oh no, he's attacking me. Why does it have... Go away, go back. Need to get this current. Oh, I might do the quest to unlock flying in the previous zone off stream. Wow. Can I go underwater here? I got distracted so fast. Yeah, I don't think this water is deep enough. But look. Look how clear the water is. It's so beautiful. Are you kidding me? Now that man is a... Wait, I need my... Trip core. Sorry. Sorry, Torgal, you've been replaced. I've been wanting this mount for so long. Leave me alone! I don't want to fight any something called necrosis. Okay, did Wuklamat already fall into a sinkhole? See? No tumbles, thanks to Kryle and Alizé, but it still counts. Take care not to grow separated. I hate to lose you to this rampant undergrowth. I don't know, I'll talk to you. For all of Erenville's insistence, I have yet to discover anything particularly blue about this forest. Is that Ikbrox over there, I wonder? Good. Everyone's accounted for. Ikbrox is up ahead. Let's be on our way. I'm gonna go into the Aetheryte first because I will forget otherwise. Yeah. Ha! I've fallen into high tide harbor enough times to be a professional diver. There's no way I'd fall into something like this on accident. Just so you know, I shall be very cross if you push me. Can you fall down there? Oh, no. Are all cenotes this deep, I wonder? What's so blue about this forest? You'll see. Erenville was not exaggerating about the cenotes. Cenotes? It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Ready to proceed? Ready to head on in? Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly on us. Dude, we saved the continent. I think it's fine. The third promise and her retinue. Retinue, I presume? You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. Then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars at the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. I'm obsessed with Kryle's little brush. And who might that be? There is but one way to find out. Come, let us follow him. Ah.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
Shut the fuck up, Surreal John.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with Valigarmanda in the first place.
Valigarmanda. Valigarmanda.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea
Weaver?
how many could have been hurt?
Wyver?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As Ibrash Rash, I have the honor of serving as a
Jabrash Rush. Jabrash Rush.
As all four claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise.
His voice is so hot.
If you would please join us.
Hello? Jabrash Rush. Sup? Two gay dads are just hanging out. They're just having their sweet little vacation.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
Oh.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner.
God, his voice.
Teams will be decided by lots. Those
Oh,
who draw
no.
the same color will be paired accordingly.
Oh no. Oh no! Please, Kona. Please let it be Kona.
12 forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash.
Well, well, well. Look who we have here. You want to be paired with Kona?
Claimants, please present your colors.
God, his voice. Oh.
I have red.
A little
Blue.
chewing gum.
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Yay.
To
together again, as fate would have it.
Oh, I love them.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one-head.
The one head is like way stronger than you
Listen
do.
well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Bibil.
I need to figure out who voices that guy.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
He does. God.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Smooth as butter.
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
I'm obsessed with their the little
The
light
variety
shining
of stew
through their
dishes in
ears.
Dalian cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
I wish they gave that to Mikote too. I'm so
The
upset.
peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanuhanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelupelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along?
What?
But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation,
Shut up,
not
nerd.
adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto
Shut
a
up,
more
nerd.
prosperous future.
Did he just yawn? Was that a
The rules are
yawn?
simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
They're gonna be an interesting duo.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
She gonna learn about her own culture. Do you suppose the first promise and Bakul Jaja will wear matching aprons? I dearly hope so. Me too, Alice. Me too. Only 2 claimants can receive keystones from this feat. Intimidating, perhaps, but irrelevant. We shall prevail. The second promise will no doubt have thoughts on how to best proceed. Let us ask for his perspective. The first promise and Bakul Jaja are formidable on the field, but in the kitchen, I think the odds are in our favor. Yeah, I think so too. Wait, why was that spelled American? Don't they usually use British spelling in this game, or am I mistaken? I consider myself a connoisseur of all things tasty and Turali, but this is the first I've heard of Shibruk Pibil. For the pairings to be thus decided, the stars align for us indeed. Indeed. As much as I would have loved to defeat you all in high-stakes culinary battle, I couldn't have asked for better allies. I wonder if Thancred is a good cook. I feel like he would be. How fortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempts to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just complete fairly? He's pretty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Heh, of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Precisely. Look at Ervil's face! You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Gasp. Our competition has a team of 6, the 2 claimants, Surilja. Bean, what are you doing? He's digging the floor. Surilja and Bakulja's lackeys. Can you hear that? Can you hear him? Are you good, buddy? Whereas we are a team of 9. That's 3 more people we can mobilize. The task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy. Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake that could have been easily avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Shibruk Pibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Yeah, my botanist is only at level 91. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of the Jebral people. Let us gather here once we have seen what clues the village has to offer. I love this whimsical music. Oof, there's a lot of people here. Is there like a hunt train starting here or something? Or just people doing MSQ? Let us see. Alright, I was gonna wear my explorer outfit for this area. Look how cute I am. She's so cute. There's another, maybe a better hat still, but I haven't changed my clam yet. So let me get rid of this minion. That's no longer relevant. What's a good minion? We're making very important decisions here. Alright, I have this new one. Look at this little guy! Look at his, oh, look at his face! Look at his face. Look. I love him. Girl, stop eating eggs. Downing eggs. The Mina is the one that we got from like the last dungeon. Fastidious fellow. I don't know what that means. It's Anka! Look. The recipe for Jibruk Pibil? I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Hunmuruk himself. Oh no, click too fast. But your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still Ibruk to be had at the market. Wink. Wink. Surely this is so heterosexual. My face in between them. It's very good. Yes, very heterosexual things happening in my game. If the bisexual colors too. Girlie's just cheering. I love her mustache. Hoobie-goo. Hoobie-go. We ought to cut our losses and head to Mamuk. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think he won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could a second time— I'm literally standing here! I'm literally standing here. Oh, what are you looking at? Salt liquor? Salt liquor? No, those are Ishgardians. I'm not Ishgardians. Mind your own business. Okay. Very short break to get this S rank. Because it's a Shadowbringers one. And I need that fabulously feral achievement. I will be back momentarily. My love, if you want to get the S rank. Oh, there's a lot of people here. You can bring to me balloon. No. I love hearing all the defiance go off. Oh, my frames. Oh, my frames. There's too many people here. Oh, F20. Oh, you're not on. Oh. You're a asshole. Whoa, the Bahamut. Minions? Minions! Onions. Keep forgetting where the SS are. I don't think the minions count, but I assume the SS, like the mark counts. I think that Mark sponsored here somewhere. Ow. Oh, I thought I accepted that. Did they pull it already? Or is it pulled already? It gets one tomahawk. Alright. Back to the story we go. Oh, look at it. does a gemstone trader give me? Not much yet. What in the gay-ass banana? An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no! It appears I've gone and dropped my Najul, I mean... Jatika banana peel. Banana. A banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam issuing from my underground oven. Ah, there's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. I love this. Oh, he's having a good time. There's something about a market? Did I see something shimmering there? I did. Oh, she's cute. Hello? She's pretty. A number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in a basket. That one's called achiote. I'm gonna guess there. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, but its medicinal benefits are significant as well. It's a good mikote. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover out about Shibruk Pibil? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidding from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish. Oh, I can talk. An observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Jibruk Pibil. But one in particular she attributed to all common Jabral dishes. Achiote, she called it. I see, if Jibruk Pibil is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alphino claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cook bearing bundles wrapped in the leaf of Najul, a banana in certain localities. To would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you? fuck is Ibruk? As would be expected of a dish called Jibruk Pibil, indeed. So to summarize, this dish is one of Ibruk flavored with a combination of spices that include achiote and steamed underground within najul, or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forests while you all were exploring this village. Between the local vegetation and wild Ibruk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Heh, leave it to a master gleaner. I get so happy every time he smiles. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. Oh, Alphino, my boy, I love you. Why won't my screenshot button work? He's so proud. He's so proud. He gathered firewood once in Heavensward. Now it's his proudest skill. I too should be glad to volunteer mine aid. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. Thancred, what did they do to your face, baby girl? There's just something off. There's just something off about his face. He looks more like generic Cure. I think it's his lips. I don't know. I am happy to lead someone to a suitable Ibruk if they will perform the requisite deed. Alze? She's like, yes, let me stab things. As for the Najul leaves, I believe I am capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find Najul in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartlands, forests far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages our communication with the locals after all. Lamachi, Willow, if you would accompany me on my errand. No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let us be about our tasks then. Lamachi had no specific task assigned to her, so I had her accompany me. No more, no less. Sure. That is quite the outfit. Wait, who's that? Who? Apparently someone I know. This outfit is such a slay. Oh my god. That is the prettiest catboy. That's the prettiest catboy I've ever seen. Come on, let's go and get those Najul leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. She doesn't even care about the feed at this point. She just wants to eat. Which, you know, valid and real. That said, I'm gonna take a bite of from my sandwich. Alright. Kona has the look of a man intent on finding bananas. What is that? What does that look like in specifically? Also, Hoshi, are you still in here? Perhaps the cook Oriange mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Wait, where's the cook? I'm taking an interesting path. An underground oven? This must be the cook Orange was talking about. The earth here is indeed fashioned into an oven of sorts. Fascinating. Oh, why the serious music? Oh, hello again. Did you need something? Blah 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 blah. Natural leaves for purposes other than Shibruk but Pibil naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. I'll have to travel to the lower forests for more. Gold Magic Grove is a source of the finest Najul leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in city markets can't compare. I see. I had hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredients, then to the Jatika Heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. I'm sorry, there is something stuck between my teeth and it's driving me insane. Traveling there requires that you go through the Tienbeck Traverse. But it has caved in due to recent storms, I expect. What? But that means we can't get our Najul leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. With an empty stomach, you may find Shibrik Fubil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. Heh, I can't wait. Still, if there are no leaves here, and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Tuliolal. So perhaps there is something about Shibruk Pibil that we have yet to learn, something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Nudge. Oh, I see. Like, who was the first to make it? Its history, that sort of thing. Ahem. If it's Yaktel's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War. Between the Jabral and the Mamulja, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Jibruk Pibil. Huh? What does steamed Ibruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ilion Asso. It lies a short distance to the east. Look at our matching tails. The village of Ilion Asso? Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let's go and see this place. Okay, I'm quickly going to get rid of this thing between my teeth. BRB, it's driving me insane. What has started playing? Has that been playing the entire time or just now? Okay. Yeah, I think I accidentally turned it on with my headphones. Okay. Oh no. I just blindlessly. I just. Okay. Well, good thing there's an invisible wall there. I would have ended up on the bottom of that cavern. Music here is so beautiful. Everyone knows there was a war between the Mamulja and the Jubral, but I may have forgotten some of the details. The village of Ilion Asso must be further east. Let's continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. Yeah, I imagine. I think I saw someone with this as a mount. I hope that's real. I want one. Or maybe it was a minion. No, I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you. This place feels forgotten by time. So this is a village of Ilion Asso, or what's left of it. It's a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Wok Ivu, I didn't know you were in Yaktel. I was picking up lumber from the Ikbraksh when I heard the third promise was on our way to the site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, and so followed you here. Wok Ivu is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You're a member of the Third Promise retinue, I presume? For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kona. Now, that's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard... Oh, no. Kona, as in the second promise of Tuliolal? To think that I address the Dawn Servant's own son as some common retainer, such disrespect cannot be excused. Please, take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Alright then, I shan't dwell on it. And right on cue. At least he's consistent? I understand you wish to learn about the Xibruk Pibil. While I am forbidden by the Jabrox Racks, I'm struggling, to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Yaktel's history. We'd appreciate that. In its most basic sense, the conflict between the Jabral and the Mamulja was one of land. The Mamulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Jabral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors the higher ground, and the Jabral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. You must understand, the Mamulja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, the Bunewa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Jabral in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Vunawa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of different clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Vunawa both. A two-headed Mumulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the autarch's rule, the newly united Mumulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Why the 12? Wait, do they also worship the 12 in Tuliolal, or is it just a habit he picked up from Charlian? That feels... I don't think they worship the 12 here. Why would they? What happened here?
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinderfield.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
What was that face I was making? Oh, I've got my migraines again. Oh.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Puff your tails and scurry off then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest. Even should
It's the
one
same
of you
axe as
succeed in
Wuklamat.
vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance?
I wonder who that. I wonder.
You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chabral steamed najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more,
Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shebruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Shabral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shebruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong? Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Oh, I was muted. Here I was doing my whole rant and analysis, but I was muted. I was just saying that I really like how hopeful this expansion is. So far, at least. Showing that peace is always an option and is always the right option. I guess I already kind of showed that with, like, you know, the end of, like, the Eorzea saga, but still, it's nice showing people's at peace. I never imagined our father was instrumental to Shebruk Pibil's invention. I hope I've been of sufficient service to the third promise. I can't believe I've been muted this whole time. Rip my reactions, I guess. No, I just mostly did a lot of aww. Oh, that's so sweet. Aww. No, very cute story. Very sweet story. Also kind of funny. It's like, hey guys, can you like make up? Because there might be colonizers coming. Which is kind of funny and apt. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures, and we're doing the same now. Get a reward. Oh, oops. Wook Ivu has given us valuable insight into the origins of Shibruk Pibil. However, we are still no closer to procuring the necessary Najul leaves, unless... Tell me, was that historic feast commemorated in some fashion, with a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. Oh, I'm gonna call it soon. I think, like, once we have to return to the village, I'm gonna call it. I'm losing steam. I'm losing steam over here. Oh. Whoa. What was that music switch? I was really invested. I was just so, like, quiet and concentration. This song is sick. No, I was in fact reacting, but... This was in the benchmark. Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us true, especially one at heart of so significant a battlefield. Lamachi, Willow, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing. Nod. Look here, the soil has been recently overturned. Oh, okay, we're not. Actually, we don't have to do the quest where we look for cues, okay. Ooh, someone buried a box. Well, well, I would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but here they are, fresh Najul leaves. Hunmu Rock's doing, I'd wager. There is a fortune hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end. Heh, so you planned all this from the start. Thank you again, Wook Ivu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was an honor to render assistance. And With apologies to my present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, Third Promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the Feat of Reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. Rude? Oh wait, no, he's talking to he's talking to Aklimat. All devised solutions to the Hanuhanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Irihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tuliolal and what they hold dear. Should you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. I need to know which gun Kona uses. I cannot argue with that. He's learning. We have what we need. Let us return to Ikbraksh. The start of this song is crazy. I wonder if this is gonna put me in a whole bunch of cutscenes. Hello? Sir? I think I might call it here. At the risk of like on one hand I do want to see what happens. But my head is full. And I still need to do my roulettes. And I'm all yapped out. So much yapping. So much yapping. Oh my god. Too much yapping. But, thanks for watching. I don't know if I'm... Yeah, this might be a good point to end. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do more MSQ off stream or if I'm only gonna do it on stream. There's like a bunch of stuff that I need to do anyway. Like I want to get my flight in Urko Pacha, I think. Yeah, because I think I have it in Kozamauka. It's gonna take me a while to remember these names. Like, I'm sure I'll get to it. I'll remember them eventually. But right now, right now, they're kind of in one ear out the other. But yeah, Urkopacha. I need to unlock my flying there. Anyway, yeah, I'll see. Maybe I'll stream more tomorrow. Who knows? Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you maybe tomorrow? I told myself I wasn't gonna stream too much Final Fantasy XIV, but I might need to because it's the only thing that's on my mind right now. I don't have a lot of brain space for other games at the moment. I will return to Lake eventually because I do want to finish it. I don't want to have started it twice and then not finish it. So I'll get through that eventually. But yeah, probably like the next week I'll be busy with MSQ for the next 2 weeks. With MSQ and like, I don't know, leveling my crafters and gatherers and stuff. But after that, hopefully I'll have more brain space for other games again. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.